Hi everyone! Today we're going to do a shop, cook, and meal prep with me, so stay tuned. Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a healthy meal prep with me, and we're going to be doing some shopping at ShopRite, then we're going to be doing some cooking, and then we're going to prep everything out for what I'll be eating for the weekdays this week, so stay tuned for more. So the first thing we'll be doing is heading off to ShopRite. Alright, so for this week, we're mostly going to be following the 21-day fix plan. So for myself, and you can go ahead and figure out for yourself what your sizes that you need for everything. So for myself, the amount of vegetables I need is 3 cups. So once I started using the 21-day fix and figured out how many fruits and vegetables I really need, I realized how many I had not been eating. So I've been trying to increase my vegetables and fruits over the last maybe year or two that I've been doing this. I've been doing it on and off, but I have been trying to be conscious of the things that I'm eating more so since I've started. So the amount of cups of fruit that I'm supposed to be using are 2 cups of fruit. So each of these fit a cup worth. For proteins, I'm supposed to be having 3 cups worth of protein, which I believe is 4 of these containers. Each of these containers fits 3/4 of a cup of protein. Then for carbs, this is 1/2 of a cup, and I'm supposed to be doing 2 of those a day. For healthy fats, I'm supposed to be doing 1/3 of a cup a day. And then for seeds and dressings, I'm supposed to be doing 2 tablespoons. And then it allows for 1 teaspoon of like a peanut butter or some sort of nut butter type of thing. So if you don't have these, but you know the amount of nutrients, the amount of vegetables, etc. that you're supposed to be having, instead of using the actual containers, you can just measure it out and put it in your own containers. But these are the 21-day fix containers, and then I'll be showing how I go through and prep everything. And so for today, we're going to be making a ground turkey and rotini pasta with sauce. We're gonna be making some zucchini for the side. We'll be doing a romaine salad, and then I'll be showing what I eat for breakfast and my snacks, and then how I make sure that I drink enough water throughout the day. So stay tuned for more. All right, I preheated the oven to 400, and I'm going to chop up my zucchini now, since this will probably take the longest to cook. Now that that's all done, I have the pan lined with foil, and I'm going to be spraying it with this butter flavoring that John got from Walmart, and it's supposed to have 0 calories for 1/4 of a second spray. All right, so now that that is done, I have them all lined here, I'm going to spray the tops with the butter flavoring. And then I'm just going to add the teeniest amount of salt and pepper. I don't use a lot of salt when I'm cooking. Try to be conscious of blood pressure and everything like that. My blood pressure has always been on the lower side, but I want to keep it that way. Okay, just a little bit. right, so now I'll be boiling the water and starting to cook the ground turkey. So 2 pounds here. All right, while that's cooking, I'm going to get the romaine cleaned off and then cut that up for the salad. I'm seasoning the meat with oregano, basil, and garlic powder. Not garlic salt, garlic powder. You can definitely do it to taste. These don't have any calories, so you don't have to worry about that. Time to flip these over. Back in we go. The ground turkey is done, so I'm going to drain it and then going to add the sauce and then let that simmer for a bit. So the zucchini I know is done because I can send a fork easily through them. All right, so all the food's done now. So now we're gonna go into the meal prep phase. So we're gonna be working off of the containers that I showed before, but every day I start my day with this. So this is decaffeinated green tea. You get the caffeinated if you want to, but for me, I don't do a lot of caffeine, but this is 0 calories and I've been drinking this every morning for probably 3 years or something like that now, and I love it. We get to have 1 teaspoon of peanut butter each day. So in the morning, I will have 1 teaspoon of reduced fat, creamy peanut butter. And so I just take a teaspoon out and then eat it from there. Next, so with this container, we're allowed to have 1/3 of a cup of healthy fats per day, and that includes hummus. So I love waking up and having breakfast because the hummus that I eat is actually this cake batter hummus, which I am obsessed with. And if you look at the nutrition facts, it's actually very similar to regular hummus and it tastes delicious. So I'm obsessed with it. Every single morning I get to have I have 3 tablespoons of this. So there's a little bit more than 3 tablespoons in 1/3 cup. So I include the hummus and I include the olives, which I'll be having with my salad later. So every morning I have a couple of these vitamins. You're supposed to have 2 for a day. So those are chewable vitamins that I usually take. My secret to getting enough water per day, this time I got pink lemonade, but I take these emergency packets. I think they've helped a lot because I used to get sick so often, and since I've been using these, I don't get sick as often. So what I usually do now to get enough water is I pour 1 packet in this entire pitcher, and I love to use this pitcher because I just think it looks cute and fancy, so it's fun throughout the day. But anyway, so I poured it, and then also it's convenient because I can just pour it into my glass. So once I have the whole thing filled up, then I don't really have to replenish for the rest of the day. So I have my iced tea, and then for the rest of the day, I've got water, and I can have additional plain water if I need to. And that's 35 calories for these packets. So my other favorite part of breakfast is these. So I used to have the mint brownie ones that were 90 calories, but they switched them to the 70 calorie ones. I don't like them as much. I actually called to beg if they would please bring the 90 calorie ones back, but I think the 70 calorie one is here to stay. But in the meantime, now I'm obsessed with this. So it's the Supreme Brownie Fiber One Bar. I love that it has great fiber in it, which can help with fullness, and it's not loaded with a super lot of junk or anything like that, and it only has 10 grams of sugar. So for everything that I have throughout the day, I'm able to keep my sugar in the amount of sugar that I'm supposed to have per day. So that makes me really happy, and they're 110 calories. So what I do with my 21-day fix, I'm supposed to have a little bit more protein according to the plan, but I'm doing a little bit less protein, a little bit more carbs, just because it was a lot of protein for me. So I might change it later on, but right now, to be able to keep these, I have my carbs a little bit higher, still under kind of a normal amount. It is a normal amount of carbs per day, and then a little bit less protein. But you can switch it up and just not have this and have more of the protein. Then my other snacks per day will be 1 banana. For fruit, I have to have 2 cups, so 1 banana, and then I'll have 1 cup of frozen strawberries. I love to have them frozen. I'll be putting those into these cups. Then I'll be doing 2 cups of the romaine lettuce in here. For the dressing, I'll be doing 2 tablespoons of the dressing. So this is a light Caesar dressing that I like to use. And then I'll also be doing 5 olives within my salad. And then if you want to add, you could add just a couple little croutons, not a lot. And we'll be doing 1/2 of a cup of pasta for lunch and 1/2 of a cup for dinner. Or you can just kind of have it in 1 container and then just split it in half. So 1/2 for lunch and then 1/2 for dinner. So I'll probably be putting them all in 1 container, and then I'll just have 5 different containers. We'll be doing 3/4 of a cup of the ground turkey for lunch, 3/4 of a cup for dinner. Again, you can do more of the protein and then not do the Fiber One bar that I do for breakfast if you want, but I love it. And then I'll be doing 1/2 a cup of the zucchini for lunch and then 1/2 a cup for dinner. So that way I get 3 full cups of vegetable, I get 2 cups of fruit, and I'm doing everything else of the 21-day fix. So I'm gonna go ahead and add everything to the containers now. Oh, and I forgot to mention about the sauce. So the sauce, I believe, is estimated to be about 6 tablespoons per day. So about 3 for lunch and 3 for dinner. So I'm gonna start packing everything now. There's 1. We are officially done. So if you watched last week, we cleaned out the fridge. Now we have a nice clean fridge, and now we have some awesome healthy food that we can eat for the week. So everything's set up for the 5-day work week. Saturdays and Sundays, I usually, these days, have been going to Starbucks and getting some of their, the pink drink, the perfect bar with dark chocolate and peanut butter, and the spinach and feta egg wrap, and then doing my normal breakfast. So my normal breakfast is my favorite, with the cake batter, hummus, and my Fiber One bar, and my iced tea and all that I love. But anyway, this is what we have for the week, for the work week. So if you want to go ahead and give this a shot, I highly recommend it. I've eaten this so many times and I do still love it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And definitely make sure to share with somebody else who might want to make something like this too. And otherwise, we'll see you next time.